MrBeast story time. Try not to laugh.
Once upon a time, MrBeast decided to pull off the ultimate stunt, building 100 houses and giving them away for free. Picture this: 100 houses, 100 eager recipients, and an endless stream of chaos and laughter. Tim, a self-proclaimed DIY expert, tackled his house with gusto. Armed with a toolbox and YouTube tutorials, he was convinced he could build the perfect home. But when he tried to install the front door, he ended up inside the house with the door on the outside. Is this door supposed to be a window?" he asked, scratching his head in bewilderment. Meanwhile, Jerry, who had never used a hammer in his life, was determined to create a masterpiece. He somehow managed to attach the roof to the floor and the floor to the roof. "It's an upside-down house," he declared proudly. "Everyone's doing it in Australia." His masterpiece was complete with a toilet on the ceiling and a chandelier on the ground. Classic Jerry. As the build progressed, Tim attempted to install plumbing. But his DIY approach turned the house into a water park. "Indoor pool, anyone?" he shouted as water gushed everywhere. His living room quickly became a scene from Titanic, with Tim clinging to a floating sofa. Jerry's electrical work was another disaster waiting to happen. He ended up with a light switch that turned on the oven and a doorbell that made the toilet flush. "It's multifunctional," he insisted, as sparks flew and the house briefly turned into a disco. In the end, despite the epic fails, the houses were finally ready for the new owners. As the recipients walked into their new homes, they were greeted by Tim's waterlogged floors and Jerry's upside-down architecture. Laughter and gratitude filled the air as MrBeast handed over the keys. Like, subscribe, and comment if you think you could build a better house than Tim and Jerry. Don't miss the next outrageous challenge.